G'day cocktail lovers, this is what I'm having as an Easter treat. Easter, what a great excuse to have just a chocolatey sweet treat. Like, oh, we're grown-ups, we don't need excuses, but I'm really wanted to try this one when I saw the recipe, and actually I want to taste it now. It's an absolute delight. I modelled it on a recipe I found for a fruit and nut chocolate cocktail. The fruit and nut chocolate bar was one I really disliked as a kid. And I'm not sure I really like it as a chocolate bar now, but I do like it as a cocktail. And it's got quite a range of ingredients in there. The first ingredient is a fruit flavored spirit. The recipe I saw said, oh, use raspberry vodka. Anyone who knows me knows I just went, ew. No, actually, if you really know me, you know I said something far worse than that, but it's Easter. Let's be respectful to the Easter Bunny. So I'm not using any flavored vodka. I'm using this limited edition I have from a local distiller. It's a mango infused gin, and it's really good, and I do like mango as a flavor, so that's going in. Also putting some chocolate liqueur in, creme de cacao. The recipe actually said white creme de cacao, but I think brown creme de cacao makes more sense, quite honestly. Also said to use some Irish whiskey cream. I'm not using Irish whiskey cream, I'm using an Australian whiskey cream. This is just one of my favourite things ever. It's from a Tasmanian distillery called Hellier's Road. Their whiskey cream liqueurs, they're incredible. Yes, they're more expensive than things like Bailey's and whatnot, or Irish cream, but my word, it's worth it, and all the others should hang their head in shame. And they have multiple flavours. So this is a hazelnut flavoured one, which goes very well with the fruit and nut theme as well. Speaking of nuts, another of my favourite things, a macadamia wattle seed liqueur from the Brookies distillery in New South Wales. And this is the barrel-aged version. And for me, this has brought forward some really interesting chocolatey flavours, even though there's no chocolate in here, which again, very much suits this recipe. It also called for a fruit liqueur. They were suggesting raspberry liqueur like Chambord, which I don't have. I do have this blackcurrant liqueur from another local distiller, Marionette. This is the Mir blackcurrant liqueur. So those are all the elements that go in there, along with some cream, that just make that really decadent cocktail. Here's how we make it. In a shaker, I'm putting 2/3 of an ounce or 20 ml of my mango gin, then 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of creme de cacao, 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of the whiskey cream liqueur, 1/3 of an ounce or 10 ml of macadamia liqueur, and 1/3 of an ounce of my fruit liqueur. Rounding things out, I'm adding 1 ounce or 30 ml of cream. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard, longer than normally would, about 20 seconds, because I really want those creamy elements to integrate. And then I'm straining it into a chilled Martini glass. I love how it looks as well. Not only is it a grown-up Easter treat, you look grown-up if you put it in a Martini glass, I think. Those flavors are so good, and there's so much room to improvise. I would take all these things generally. A fruit-based or fruit-flavored spirit. You know, a cream liqueur, a nut liqueur. You don't have to use macadamia. Chocolate liqueurs, all these things. Just really get in there and improvise with flavors you like, because if you're having a treat, it should be a treat you like. So I hope you treat yourself, I hope you take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Until I do, I will say cheers.